Hey guys, Dabu7. Want to share with you guys a little bit more information in connection to these Paris events. And although it's not right on the money with the date 2015, it is highly suspect here. And it reminds me of if like the movies and shows like The Simpsons that showed 9/11 and hinted at it before it ever happened. Well, we have a game here that was put out in 2011, Battlefield 3, that zeroes in on the location of Paris, France, and an attack that takes place in the date November 13th. And like I said, it's not the date 2015, but it's there. Paris, France, November 13th, an attack going down, and it's right there in the game. I got to give a shout out to the guy that found this. He has a private Facebook. He shared it with one of his buddies through Time to Wake Up News, and I got to give a shout out to one of my Twitter followers that sent this my way. They took a screenshot of all this and sent it to me in a message. So I'm not going to have a link to give you guys. You have to do a little bit of legwork yourself. Just do some looking up into this, and you're going to see that this indeed was there. But just another instance of foreknowledge before these events went down. And I just wanted to share it with you, and some updates in regards to the PZ feed situation. For those that missed it, I put out two different videos. One pertaining to a YouTube channel that was created the day before these events called Exclusive Video Footage of the Paris Attacks. It was made the day before. It never uploaded a single video because it was caught almost immediately, and then when called out, it vanished. Okay? That was highly suspect, going right along with this stuff. Then to come to find out there was a drill scheduled that exact same morning of all these events going down, that was highly suspect. And then PZ Feed, as I covered in a separate video, on Twitter, made a post, and it has multiple accounts. But through one of its accounts, it pulled all this information because they're claiming it's a Twitter bot, and that it scrapes for all this information and then posts with what it collects, and that it messed up. The programming was messed up, and that it pulled down numbers from a Boko Haram attack, which it did match, and posted that out there with that information. That's how some people have been trying to explain this away, that no, the Twitter bot didn't predict this. It happened this way. It was scraping all this data and material. But this is what I have to say to that. That was posted 2 days prior to the events. That Boko Haram event was way down the road. It had no reason to gather that information all of a sudden and kick that out. Second, there have been Charlie Hebdo and different events that have happened, right? None of them have carried the specific name of Paris attacks, even with a hashtag specific to this most recent event, Paris attacks. That tweet called it just that, the Paris attacks. How did it know that that event was even about to go down is my question. That is yet to be explained. And people can say, oh, it was pulling off of old data from an old Paris attack. Okay. And the timing just before this, I'm not buying all that. If it would have said, attacks, Charlie Hebdo, something else, somewhere along those lines, okay, I could see the match. But no, to be specific with Paris attacks and the headline, I've seen it with my own eyes. It's just adding to the speculation here. And I've got to say that this event, as sloppy as they have been with pulling this off, and I think they pulled back from trying to attempt a second event in Germany, that they, at first glance, had reported explosives and all this stuff, and then it all disappeared. With a president or a leader at the game again, repeated the same theme. It's ridiculous. So many people are waking up to this. I'm so glad. So many channels, so many different everyday people talking about this, creating videos. Some of the first videos, like, listen, guys, this is staged through and through, giving their details, what they've come across. And that's beautiful. That's what I've been waiting to see a long time. It's got to continue. You got to play your part and get this information out there. And I appreciate everyone out there that finds these little tidbits and passes them along my way. I'll continue to share them with you guys. Like I said, I do not have a link to this. Make sure to tune in to Real Talk Live tonight or Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Dabu 777. Me and Spiro, End of the Stars, going to be having a good discussion on a lot of different topics. So make sure to tune in. Peace.